The topic will be see through the market regularities. And today, the topic is about marvelous banker hunting skills. So this is the Fight and Win in August series we specially held. And today, the seminar is conducted by Mr. Pavel Fight. So Homely members, I believe you are already very familiar with Mr. Pai, but still, please give me 1 minute to give you an introduction to Mr. Pavel Fight. As the senior lecturer of Homilychart company, Mr. Pavel Fight has devoted himself to training and education for many years. He has a unique view on the trend of global financial markets and excels in capturing the starting point of short-term soaring stocks. At the same time, he is particularly good at combining technical with fundamental analysis. Mr. Pavel Fight's stable operating styles and accurate judgment of the market trend are deeply loved and praised by numerous investors. So here, let's welcome Mr. Pavel Fight with his splendid speech.
Hello, everyone. Good morning, everyone. If you can listen to me, you can input the tool in the chatting room. Thank you, everyone. Okay, for this morning course, today I will show you the new function and the new template of the Homilychart. But recently, I think in these 2 days, from the Friday until to now, all the people have listened the PC kit course. But recently, I think only the few people know how to control your trading. But today, I will show you how to do the manual bank hunting skill. Recently, all the people know in the stock market, there are so many skills. I don't know which skill I can control, which skill I cannot control. So today I will show you the simple method how to use the PC kit to capture the good stock, how to use the PC kit to capture the dark horse stock. But recently, I think in the stock market, all the people, when you do the trading, you just focus on the price. You never use any tools to follow the trend. Some people invest use the fundamental just based on the financial report to do the trading, but recently also have the good company got a bad result. But that stock can help us to make money again or not. So today I will show you the skill. Before the class, we'll show our the contents. Today, the firstly, I will analyze of the market of the environment. The number 2, why the banker leads the stock market. Number 3, the bank hunting skill in the stock market. We go back to our the contents. Firstly, we can check the first part, the analysis of the market's environment. Recently, all the people focus on the China market and the US market, but the short term, if there are no sum, you can check your invoice, okay? Firstly, we can see the graph. This graph for the Dow Jones Index. Recently, as this Friday, the US has announced the jobs data, but the jobs data is very good. So the Dow Jones Index created a new high. Also, the US, the financial sector stock got a stronger rebound. in the second quarter for the US famous company got a good result in the second quarter. So recently the US stock is a stronger. Okay, never mind. I also got prepared the US samples. Never mind. We also can show that stock. But recently we know that the Dow Jones is rising 100 points. Is closed as a record higher after job report show the stronger economic recovery. So recently, I think all the people know that. Some people ask me, as yesterday asked me, how about the Southeast Asia economic recovery? But I think in the Southeast Asia, the short-term economic recovery will be slower than the US, also slower than the China. Why? Some people will say that in the next week, the government has announced we can go back to the office to work again. But short term, we think the economy will recover. But I think the short term, the Southeast Asia in this year, economy recovery speed is slower than you think. Why? But short term, I found the recently in Singapore, we found the some people is caused by the pandemic, the COVID-19, the data is descending, but in the we go back to the history data comparison with the one day have the 5 or 10% caused by the COVID-19, but recently the data still the higher. Whatever in the some the sector, restaurant and the travel, I think the travel sector will be recover slowly than our thinking. So I don't think the short term, the travel and airplane company is a good stock for us to do the investing. If you want to buy that kind of stock, you must be have the more patient to wait them the economy recover again. So the short term, I think the US economy recovery will be faster than our thinking. Why? You can check the data for the second-hand hot selling the data for the US. You know that economy recover is very fast. We go back to say the Nasdaq index. For the Nasdaq index today, I use a Fibonacci extension to do the calculator. After calculation, in my personal opinion, I think at the end of this year, maybe the Nasdaq index will touch the 15,400 point. Why? Recently, I found so many tech stock from the July until to now is so active. It's tech stock is active. Also, the market will got a response. But for the retailer investor, we should be careful on the risk. We should know how to set a stop loss, how to set the take profit point. We never trading followed on the price. We just need that stock have the good expectation, also has got good result. Also, we found in last month, the Amazon price, the Amazon stock, the price dropped down is so much sharply. For example, I know in this week, the US President Biden has announced makes a new development plan for the EV sector stock. But after that, after Biden announced have the new plan for the EV stock, you check all the EV stock has dropped again. Why? You should check the reason. Also in this week, the China government has announced will be have so many good plans to support the EV sector. I think if the US EV sector competitive with the China EV sector, who will win? You can check the result. Also, you can check there how much money to support that plan. So in the short term, I think the US market at the end of this year will still as an uptrend. We can check the Hong Kong market. For the Hong Kong market, I know all the people know last week has so much deep drop again until to now do the stronger rebound. After rebound, we found the index also has a stronger resistance as how much point? That point is I use a Fibonacci to do the calculator. The stronger resistance will be the 27,000 to the 27,500 point in this range. Short term, we found in the Hong Kong market also the tech stock is active, like the Hua Hong Semiconductor, like the SMIC, also have some of the good stock like the Russian technology. Why this kind of the tech stock is so active? All the people know that from the August to the September, there are so many new phone will be launched in the next month. So in the short term, all the people know that the tech stock have a good invest period. If you know which sector has a good investing period, I think your investing will be much simple. But whatever in real estate, all the people know that in the global market, every country will import so many vaccine for population to do the vaccination. But in the short term, we found like the Moderna, like the Pfizer, like the BioNTech have the good performance on the market, but that performance can continue forever or continue for 1 year or 2 years. For 2 years, you must follow the trend. In my personal opinion, the Hong Kong market short term will have a stronger support. Why? For this time, I also have the measure as a bottom. The Hang Seng Index have touched the lowest price nearby the 24,800 point. If this from the August to the September, if the Hang Seng Index break through the 27,000, I think will be give us a stronger rebound. It's below the 27,000 will do the consolidation. So in the short term, if you want to still invest in the Hong Kong market, you should choose the active stock in the stronger sector. Go back to the I forgot the STI index. For the STI index, I mentioned one point. The reason we know that STI index still consolidation nearby the 2,900 point is correct. If that point cannot break through in the short term, we should be careful. The 200 point, 3,200 point. If that point cannot break through for the STI index, I think the market will still the consolidation for us. But also, I found the stronger support. That stronger support, later I will show you. The stronger support will nearby the 3,100 point. I mentioned already, you just listen my course, okay? Okay, in here, I will mention another point. Why the banker leads the market? I think in the stock market, all the people know that in the stock market, there has an institution, has a fund manager, has a banker. Why the retailer can not control the market? I think as last year, I hear the company name. I think recently all the people know that company has an IPO, just IPO the 1 week. That means the Robinhood. In my memory, I know the Robinhood just the hero names, but that hero just helps the poor person But as last year, I hear the Robinhood's business model. I found that Robinhood just helps so many retailer investors to conquer with the banker. But recently, I found the Robinhood, the stock performance just got 1 day or 2 days active. But recently, from the Wednesday until to now, drops so much. Every people should thinking the one question, why the retailer cannot control the market. I found some of the reason. Firstly, in our trading, most retailer, you can think what you can control. You can control the, before you trading, you can control the risk, you can control the cost, you can control your time and your emotion, but you cannot control your return. It's correct. So when you after you do the investing, you only focus on the how much your return is correct. If you have the same action, you can reply the 3. If you don't have the same action, you can reply the 4. Yeah, I know when we do the investing, most people just focus on the what you got the return is correct. So before do the investing, firstly, we should know how to control the risk. The first step, you should focus on the what is the risk for your investing to buy this stock. If you don't know, I think your trading will be dangerous. The number 2, you should control your cost. And the number 3, you control your time. I think some people prepare to ask me how to control my time. Before I do the example, if you're investing for the one stock just for the short-term trading, you must be listing the trading time 1 week or 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, you must go. You never you should stop your trading. Why? You should know when you do the trading the stock, you must have the standard. If you don't have any standard for your trading, that will be dangerous. Why? Anytime before we do the stock investing, I found only the few people have the trading standard. Most people, they don't know how to control the emotion. Some people, when you do the investing, you focus on the price. You never focus on the stock movement area. Why? For example, if I invest in the one stock, I should focus on that stock 1 day have moved, raising the how much or drop the how much. If I don't know, I never invest in that stock. I prepare every time before I do the trading. I also have the 5 things to avoid in the trading exit. Why? Firstly, when I investing in the stock market, I never overthinking that stock. I just found that stock have the good entry point or not. If don't have the entry point, I can't afford that price. I should pass that stock. I should choose the one stock that price I can accept. So I choose that stock to do the investing. The number 2, I never afraid to buy the expensive stock. I just focus on that expensive stock can still going up or not. The number 3, we don't living in the past. Why? If you buy the stock, lose the money, you should follow the stop loss to cut that stock. You never think I buy the so much higher. I never sell at high price. All your thinking is the past, is the history. You cannot change the history. You just focus on the investing tools, like use the PC key, also use the software to follow them, find that one has a selling point or still can hold. The number 4, some people when every time you do the investing, you lack all the confidence. Why you lack so much confidence? Because every time you buy at a whole price, when you lose money, you never set a stop loss. You just wait that stock come back. The number 5 is very dangerous. When you do the investing every time, you prepare to asking everyone, "Hi, can you give me the good tips? Do you have any good stock recommend? If you don't have, I never make friends with you." No, you must know how which method is useful for yourself. Every time I also learn from the YouTube. I also buy so many books to do the study by myself. Also, I found this method is useful for me. I prepare to do the practice. Also, sometimes I also found in the stock market only the good method for me, which the good method for every retailer investor. Before you do the investing, you must know how to control your emotion. If you're very aggressive to make the money as soon as fast, in that time, you should make yourself to do the balance patient. For example, I think this stock, some people have buy from the below the $8 until to now. When the SGX, the second quarter, never gets a good performance, so we found the price dropped so much in these 2 days. In these 2 days, I think most people prepare to sell this stock. It's correct. So I mentioned this kind is an emotion trading. What means the emotion trading? When the price drop, you prepare to sell. It's correct. But you should measure with your one stock how to do the avoid this kind of stock to do the dropping. So in here, I mentioned you one simple skill. What means simple skill? If you buy this stock as a 11, for example, if I buy this stock, sorry, for example, if I buy a stock as a high price, if I buy the cost maybe as a 11 or nearby in this area, if buy this stock at this area, after I buy that, this one still can go up, follow the high price. When the price higher, so I set my stop loss, follow the price code, go to the higher level. For example, if the price rising to the 13 cents, so I set in my stop loss maybe nearby the 11.83. So when the price break down this here, gap down to here, I can follow the stop loss standard to sell this one. After I sell that, this one I can avoid the high risk. But every time I know some people to do the investing will be locked at a high area. Why? When you lose the money, most people prepare tell ourselves this company is a good company. I have the confidence for this one, so I never want to sell. This company, the boss is a very famous person. That boss can help us make some money so much. I never think so. When I do the investing, whatever the good company or famous company, when this one from the uptrend to the downtrend, I'll sell them as soon as fast. Why? For example, if you don't know this one stock is good or not, you can use the bank hunters indicator. That name is a BBD difference, BBD net difference. Why? Because this one can help us buy fastly, sell fastly. Why? When the red turn to the green. Also, the green column stand above the yellow line. It's a good chance for every retailer. If we found that stock in this area, I can drop. When we found the column from the green turn to the red. Also in this area, we found the stock price still the rising is correct. In this phenomenon, we call it the top deviation. When the one stock have the top deviation, it's a good chance for us to sell or buy. If you think this here is a good chance for us, it's good chance to buy, you can reply the 5. If you don't think so, you can reply the 6. Yeah. I think all the people think here's a good chance for us to buy. So my question is, the next question is that the SGX is good company or bad company? Some people think no good. Some people say, most people say the good company. In my personal opinion, I think the SGX is still the good company. Why? I don't think this company will lose the money because they never do the trading. Yeah, some people say always cheaping. It's correct. It's monopoly in Singapore market because SGX like the Bursa. I should give you the result in here. If you're investing in one company, when I do the investing in the one country, I must choose fund as a listing company. This country, the stock exchange have listing or not. If the stock exchange have the listing, I will buy this stock exchange stock. For example, like the SGX. In every country, in 2 countries, I do the example. In Malaysia, is the Bursa. Singapore is SGX. Recently, I know that the Bursa is still as a downtrend. So the Malaysia in KLCI index still the downtrend, maybe over the 1 year. Recently, we go back to check the SGX. I mentioned the one key point to here. For example, after next week, if the after next week, so if the coming the next week, if the SGX still the downtrend until to the end of the August, we should be careful. In this month, I think the SGX, the STI will do the retracement maybe after 2 weeks. Nearby the after 2 weeks, after next week, I think some of the company price will drop much deeply. It's depends on the company performance in the 2nd quarter. So recently, all the people now know that when the financial quarter is coming, in the financial quarter, the 1st week and the 2nd week, all the big company and the famous company announce the last quarter performance. All of them have a good result. After 2 weeks, also in the middle of the financial season, I should mention the one key point. When the penny stock and the middle cap stock have also as small cap stock have come out to announce the financial report, all the people know the real result. It's good or bad. I think maybe more than the 70 or more than the 80 company performance is not so good, is affected by the COVID-19. So we should be careful in this month for the STI. In STI index, also when you do the investing in Singapore market, all the people know that in the 1 year, there's only the 10 turn to the 20 stock still as a uptrend. The rest of them still the sideways or downtrend. Also, we can check this one, the reference medical. Recently, we found the phenomenon. The reference medical is so much active because the reference medical can import the Sinopharm and the Sino vaccine import from the China, but recently this one is so much active. Also, we go back to check the healthcare the stock like the Metex, like the Riverstone, also like the Top Globe. Just do the rebound. Its comparison with the reference medical is so much weak stock. Some people think this company is a good company. I can wish them to wake up again. But the comparison with the reference medical in the healthcare sector, I think reference medical in this year will be much active. All the people know that before the 2 weeks ago, this one after gap up still as an uptrend. After from the beginning of the gap up until to now, in the 2 weeks, rising the more than the 50%. That will be the good stock in the Singapore market. Also, in the recent the index do the retreat, some people prepare from the stronger stock. We also think the one question, why recently the stronger stock is stronger and stronger? Why the weak stock is go to the weaker and weaker? Why? Some people think the one question, the good stock has a good performance, has a good result, also can attract so many retailers coming to buy. For example, I do the comparison with the two companies. You can guess all the two companies. Every people is familiar. Firstly, my question is that the Genting is a good company or bad company? Recently, I give you a two stock. You can choose. You prepare to buy the Genting or prepare to buy the Apple. You can choose. You choose the Genting, you can reply the number 7. If you choose Apple, you can reply the number 8. Yeah, my question is that why in here every people choose the Apple? Apple recently the price is 140. It's so much expensive than the Genting. Whatever the Genting Singapore, Genting Malaysia, or Genting Berhad. It's correct. Some people follow the fundamental, has a good fundamental and a cash rich. It's correct because we can check from the see the trend. Some people think follow the fundamental. For example, if you for the company the potential industry, for example, I know the Apple prepared to do investing in the also investing in the new EV sector. But some people think Genting already can got money from the online gamble, but short term, the fundamental for the Genting is so bad, whatever in Singapore or in Malaysia, because all the people have stayed at home, cannot go to the casino. Yeah, it's correct. So the only the foreigner cannot come back. So we cannot know, we cannot control the bad, the good company. Maybe in the 10 years, that company is very famous. How about right now? For example, the very simple example, in the 10 years, before the 10 years, all the people prepare like use the Nokia phone, is correct. How about right now? You prepare use the Samsung, prepare use the iPhone and the Huawei. You prepare choose the Nokia. I think only the few people to choose the Nokia to use that. Why? only the few people in the stock market prepare to choose a strong stock. Also, the banker and the institution like to push the stronger stock, expensive and expensive again. Yeah, it's correct. So we must know which sector can make a huge money. For example, at the beginning of this year, some people buy the GameStop, some people buy the AMC. Until to now, if you still hold the AMC, I think you make the profit is higher than the GME. It's correct. But why when the GME starting to running, all the people choose the GME, only the few people focus on the AMC? Why? Because the AMC is the entertainment stock. The GME also the GameStop, but the GameStop you can ask so many younger person, they prepare choose the GME apps to play the game. The answer is wrong. All the people prepare choose the Tencent platform. Why? Recently, some people know that Tencent job so much deeply is based on the China government the tighten control for the game sector. So we must know which company, which country will support which sector. If you know your sector is supported by your country, I think this company developing is very good. For example, I know recently at the middle of this year, the Singapore prepared to support the solar sector. Some people prepared by the sun power about the solar sector. So you also can check that sector is a clear energy. For the clear energy and the new EV sector can help us find the good chance in the future. You must know in the future which sector is good. Also, for example, like the Moderna. Moderna is a vaccine sector stock. It's correct. It's medical, also the pharmacy. For example, all the pharmacy is a sector will be good. Answer is wrong. If that pharma company have the technical to research on the vaccine or on the COVID-19, also to research on the Delta vaccine, that sector will be so much stronger. So I think in the next 2 or 5 years, I think the biopharma sector, also the vaccine sector will still the stronger in the next 2 or 5 years. After that, also have to the conclusion for the growth sector. Last year, so many people buy the top growth. Also at the beginning of this year, some people also ask me, they think the growth sector is undervalued. They prepare to do the long-term investing. You should think every day, recently, every people in here, we need the vaccine. We never need the gloves. Why? Because every people, when you go outside, every day you prepare, put the glove on your backs. I think the answer is no. Why? Most people prepare, put the mask. It's correct. So when you do the investing in a stock, you should think the one question: why? Like the Moderna, I buy nearby the 250 until to now, the high price is 400, nearby the 450. I'm so amazing. Some people ask me why you want to buy this kind of stock. I know this company, global, all the global population need the vaccination. So this material is a requirement by the global population. So this one, I think, is my investing decision. So I buy that price because I miss the low price. I only can buy the high price. That operation can help us make some money. You should think the one question: if you're investing in this company products is requirement by the global person, also requirement only for the few person. As a Friday night, one of the members sent me the video. Tell me truth. What that means truth? Because one journalist had do the research from the last year until to now. You can think which company is a very famous company in the global market, but that company price rising more than from the last year until to now, more than the 100 times, nearby the 1000 times. You can guess that company, the every lady prepare to like, the every man don't like that company. That company means the LV. All the people know, all the lady knows that the bag's name, the Louis Vuitton. But the Louis Vuitton, you can check the French stock company. The Louis Vuitton is the #1. Why? From the last year until to now, the Louis Vuitton, the price has risen more than the 200 times. But we can check. Some people prepare ask me, why recently the luxury, the product still has a high price, but that product never give us so much discount, also still can raise in the price. For example, like the property investing, for whatever in Singapore, in US, also in the China, all the property price is higher and higher. Except the China government has tightened the property sector stock, also the property investment. But you can check the US data. The property is still the higher, also like the Singapore. Also the property price, the sale price must be higher and higher. Why? Because recently, when the economy is so bad, most rich person prepare use the money to investing in the so many active sector like the property, also like the stock market. You should remember when the rich person they never investing on the cryptocurrency. Why? Because only the few people like do the investing in the that product no value. For example, in the recent the stock market, in the Singapore market, every people know that in this year the property next is much stronger. It's right. In here, my question is that who have to buy this stock? I never recommend everyone to buy this one for now. I just ask one question: who have buy this one as a low price below the $1? Who have buy? If you buy, you can replace the number. You never buy, you can replace the 0. Yeah, I got the answer. Why? Only the few people buy this one. Most people know this one is stronger. Just every day see the price, the rise, the higher and the higher. We just clap our hands. We never buy this one. All every time when you discuss with your friend, this company is very good. Yeah, but after you see that word, you tell your friends you'll never buy this again. Why? The good company you never touch. You prepare touch the non-famous company, also you never familiar the sector. You think that stock can help you make some money? How you do that? Yeah, every time when I invest in the stock, I must be find that stock is stronger or not. If I never found that stock is stronger or not, I never touch them again. For example, when I found this company I never familiar, I also will check this company investing in which sector. For example, at the beginning of this year, the company price is rising is higher. So I choose some of the commodity price in Singapore, for example, like the fortress mineral. The fortress mineral is for the mineral sector stock. So I follow them to buy. After follow them for the 2 months, I also got more than the 50% return. Why I can choose that sector? For example, like the property sector in Singapore, my question is that when you're investing in the city development, whatever the capital land, you also check them the uptrend or downtrend. Some people just based on the price. Yeah, when the price rising, your emotion is higher. So every time if you comparison with a $1, you still think this one is higher. For example, my question is that all the people know that the last month, the NVIDIA, the US market, the NVIDIA had do the stock split. After split, the NVIDIA, the lowest price, the 180, but until to now, the NVIDIA price has risen nearby more than the 200. My question is that the good company has every time give us a split or not. In this phenomenon, from the last year until to now, I just found the famous company like the NVIDIA as a Tesla. Tesla after split still can rising. But you can check the Singapore market when the one stock, Singapore and Malaysia, after that stock do the splitting, that stock can still go back to the high price or not. Why? Because in these two countries, most retailers do the investing only for the speculating. They never do the long-term investing. Why the US market after split still can rising again? Because most of the US market investor, the regulator likes the long-term to mid-term investing. For example, why I choose the property next as an example. In this year, for Singapore, only the two stock like this pattern. Firstly is the property next. Another one, the tech stock, the Grand Venture. You can check the graph. So number 3, in here, I will show you how to use a bank hunting skill in the stock market. Recently, all the people know that in the PCK, there are so many additional tools like the BBD, like the banker chips, like the bankerism. And people, before you use a coin to change this indicator, you should know which indicator is useful for you. For example, in here, I show you the recently the tech stock performance like the AM. The AM in here, in the PCK, we have the normal function. These two are every day to use. Firstly, the trend ladder. The next, the multicolor dragon, also the multicolor dragon X. Before I use these two indicators, I prepare choose the one stock, which pattern is good, which pattern is not so good. For example, when the one stock after the financial report drops so fast, in here I show you the trading skill, also the trading tips. For example, if you check if you got a result from the one company has a bad performance, you should recommend write down on your book. For example, if your one stock have announced the bad performance, maybe the stock got a big gap down. After gap down, you should counter how many days. For example, if you're up from the gap down until to the bottom nearby the 2 weeks, after 2 weeks, you can check that stock must be do the rebound. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. If you count the higher price only from the higher to the bottom, at least only the 10 days. After 10 days, we check that stock do the stronger rebound. In here, also I found the phenomenon when the price break down the trend ladder until to the bottom, we check the bottom near comparison with the chief line. If price is far away the chief line, this one must be do the rebound. Also, the stronger resistance is a rebound point. So where the convert by point, you can check in this area. After touch the resistance, retrace again, still do the rebound. After this stock break through the chief line, do the stronger rebound. Also do the retracement again. But this retracement point still the chief line, break through the chief line. Also here, I drop the white line like the convert point. When the price when the one stock you choose a convert point, here I write down the one. Here the first time you buy point. Here will be safety. Here you also can do the short-term trading. In here, I mentioned the skill. If you understand, you can reply the number 6. You never understand, you can reply the 5. Yeah, okay, some people never understand. For example, I drop again. For example, if you one stock rising, retreats, next time when we found this one, break through. Also, we check the graph. After this one break through the highest price, also do the retreats will be rising again. Why? Here's the convert point. Every time when we're trading the stock, we must know how to choose the convert point. If you never find which one is a good convert point, that means you never find a good chance. For example, if this one touch the short-term resistance, retreats from the resistance here, convert to the support. After you buy the support, this one still can rising. It's correct. Also, we check recently. Recently, we also found this one do the from the top to the bottom will retreat nearby the 2 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nearby here the 10. After 10, in the 9 days is the lowest bottom. Also, we check when the price break through here, never retreats. So as a Friday, rising the stronger. Yeah, it's correct. It creating support is a reference to the previous the resistance, the trend line. It's correct. So as a Friday, the AM rising the so much longer candle, so we should be careful. If the coming the next Tuesday, because on Monday no trading. After Tuesday, I think if the AM break through this stronger resistance, makes a stronger support in here. Here will be next level for the convert point in the future. We can check the, we can follow the, we can trace the trend. If the trend never change, so this one I think in the future will be stronger. After after Tuesday, if the price never break through this resistance, I think this one will be consolidation. So that means the chart pattern. Every time I choose the stock, I prepare use the chart pattern to track them. For example, what means the chart pattern? Some people must know why do you use a PC cut instead of GCND? I never use that. What's the difference between the PC cut? Okay, your question can go back to the normal class. Today is not the knowledge class. I just show everybody how to use the PCK to catch the good stock, catch the good chance. For example, you must know which part is the good chance for our to do the preparation to catch that stock. For example, you check this area. In this area, I use a yellow line. If I drop the trend line from the top, later you check this line and this line the same quarter line. Yes, this candle the triangle maybe will be breakthrough. When this one break through the chief line, in the future will be stronger, must be combined with the MCD line. We also can check another one, this one for AM. If you don't know how to do the short-term trading, yeah, some people every day ask me, hi sir, can you teach me how to do the short-term trading? If you just investing in this market, only investing the time is less than the 2 years. I recommend to everyone never do the short-term trading. Why? When you're investing period is less than the 2 years, never do the short-term trading, because the short-term trading needs so much knowledge, so much skill. If you never learn that skill, you cannot do the trading. For example, I also use the AM do the sample. In here, I show you I use the bottom catch combined with the BBD net difference. How to catch the real bottom. For example, this skill is one member tell me, anytime when she buys the one stock, she will check that stock, the BBD at the bottom is a green, the red turn to the green. When the red turn to the green, she prepared to the counter the 1 day or 3 days. After 1 day to 3 days, if you found at the bottom cash is come out, she prepared to buy. Why? Because this one can help her to catch the bottom, do the stronger rebound. For example, in this area, I drop the counter from here. When this one at the bottom, the red turn to the green. After 2nd days, the bottom cash is come out, is cry. As the 3rd day, when we found the candlestick stand above the trend line, I can catch the rebound or not? The answer is yes. Why? Also in here, we check the BBD, the green column nearby the yellow line. When this one nearby the yellow line, it has a percentage to break through the yellow line. It's a good chance for us. But how to sell? Also at this area, in here, we check at the top when the green candle turn to the red bar, turn to the red candle. Also, the red candle closing price is lower than the green candle. In here, we check the BBD. The green turn to the red. It's good chance for us to sell. Also, the next day has a good chance for us to sell. If you never do, when the this company announced the bad performance in the 1st quarter, so we found the price the gap down. It's correct. Also, at the real bottom, we check the red turn to the green. Also, in the 3rd day, the bottom catch is come out. At the 1st day, we check the candlestick break through the bottom catch. It's good chance to catch the rebound. I mentioned the first point. When you find the price is below the trend ladder, the white line, it's good chance for do the rebound. Also, when the price stand above the white line, it's good chance for the midterm trading. Also, like the straight trading. Okay, in here I mentioned this skill. If you can remember, you can reply the 1. Also, we check this time. After this one, maybe rising more than the nearby the 3 weeks to the 1 month. After one stock rising the 1 month, you can write down one stock rising the 1 month, maybe retrace nearby the 2 weeks. After 2 weeks, will be still rebound again. Also in here, we counter from the top to the bottom 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When the 10 days nearby the bottom, also we check the BBD, the red turn to the green. Red turn to the green, also we counter the 1, 2, 3 in the 3 days is come out the bottom cash. When the candlestick break through the bottom catch the highest closing price, it's good chance for us to buy again. So in this next day, we check the red candlestick, but red candlestick is the closing price, also the higher than the bottom catch. So as a Friday, this one the rising again. This is a small skill how to use the bottom catch. When you do the trading, you must know what's the timing for the retracement. If you want to know the technical stock, you must know the price, volume, the timing, and the space. If you never learn the timing and the space, you cannot catch the real time to buy the good stock. Also, we can check another one. This one for the banker reason. I know in recent most people prepare by the SIA and the SIA engineering also like the sites. But why? Because every people here the government has announced will be released, will be open again, will be attract so many travelers come back for the Singapore, but we check the government has announced only the 8 countries the traveler can coming into the Singapore. But you can guess, you can think another question recently, you prepare to go abroad or not? If you never do the business to go abroad, you prepare to go to the overseas for traveling? The answer is wrong. Most people prepare stay at the home, stay at your country. Why? We should consider the dangerous environment. But for this kind of stock, you just can do for the long-term investing. Some people prepare told me, hi sir, I hold the SIA over the 1 year. How about this year? I just reply them the one answer. Oh, why? Because this one, we never think how can we, when can we go to the abroad for the traveling? Because the short term, all the travel stock, also the airplane stock like the Boeing, also like the Airbus, whatever the SIA, this kind of stock just do the consolidation. It's not the maybe for the long term, it's good investing. For the short term, I don't think so. Why? But recently, I found that if I use a bankerism for the SIA, if I drop the triangle like this, it's correct. If I see the triangle like this, but this one also do the consolidation, whatever. But for the short term, I think SIA maybe will in the future will break through the resistance line, can go to the high level, high price. But the short term, I think we'll still do the consolidation. In here, if I use a bankerism, I found the red column recently has done above the yellow line. If you use a bankerism, you check the lock position to open position. When the open position, the red column stand above the yellow line, is a good phenomenon. But in here, you should be careful that, like the SIA, this kind of stock, the institution and the fund manager, they never investing so much money in this kind of stock. Also, the most retailer just waiting the pandemic has passed away. But short term, this one, we don't know when the pandemic has passed away, but for the short term, this kind of stock just do the consolidation. In my personal investing condition, I never think the travel and the entertainment stock is a good chance to do the investing in the next 6 to the 1 year. 6 months to the 1 year, I never touch the investing in the stock because recently we know the recently every country will still has a very dangerous environment for the economy and the pandemic. So it's not good chance for this kind of the sector stock. For example, for the SIA, if I use another sector, another model like the bank chips combined with a banker reserve, in here, its name is a lock position. Why this kind of, I mentioned this model is very good for the medium to the long-term investing. You cannot use this model to do the short-term trading. Why? Because this time we have the update the PC kit. We update the PC kit the model. we update the PC kit the model have the 10 models for trading 10 bank counter trading model. But in here, in my personal opinion, I prepare use a lock position chips. Why? Because this model can help us find a good stock, has a good chance. But in here, for example, I use Matex as a sample for the lock chip position model. In here, at the bottom, I see here the banker chips has come out. In my bank hunting class, every week I mentioned already, every time when we found the bank hunter, the banker chips has come up. That means that stock nearby the bottom for the short term, not for the permanent. It's correct. Why? Because the market is every day is running. So in here, when I found the banker, for example, if here the banker chips, if I choose the candlestick is a pick this one, if I prepare drop the trend line. When the first day, when the bank chip come out, the first day, I form this candle, I prepare drop parallel. In here, in this parallel, I set this one like the turnover point. When the price break through this turnover point, I prepare choose a buy position to open position to buy it. If it never break through this resistance, I prepare focus on this one, choose the record performance. If never break through this parallel, I never do it trading. Why? Because at the bottom, maybe like the banker, like the stock, ask them to buy, the price still the drop down. Why? Because in this area, the banker can buy at a low price. Also in here, we found the price have do the lock position like the banker reserve. When the banker reserve from the close to the release condition in here, when the banker reserve do the lock position in this area, that means in here the banker has a good chance to collect the chips. But in that area, maybe will be the lowest price, but it's not a good chance for the retailer investor. Why? Retailer investor must be know that when the banker open position for the one stock, they prepare collect the chips at least more than the 2 or 3 months. We just counter from here to here, maybe just for 1 month. If for the 1 month next break through the chip line, the trend ladder, the chip line, here not a good chance. If a breakthrough, I think it's in the future will be help us find a good position. Also, when the MCD, the red color, the profit chip has increasing, it's good chance for our retailer investor find the chance. Also, like this one, like the APEC AC Realty. In this company, we also can. Some people prepare tell me, Here I now buy. Here I now buy. Here, how can I to buy? I want buy. I don't know how to buy. It's correct. For example, in the stock market, all the body knows that when the one stock you miss a good chance how to buy. For example, in the stock market, anytime we want buy at the lowest price, but every time we never found a good chance, we miss a good chance. For example, this one from the lowest price, the 41 until to now, rising to the highest is 82. But this one has a double already. After this one double already, in the one stock, stronger stock, in the long term is uptrend. We still can use the BBD to do the short-term trading. For example, I mentioned already, when the candlestick break through the yellow line, it's good chance for us to enter point. But in this time, when this one do the short-term retracement, when the Friday do the rebound, you have the chance to catch them. But you're afraid this one riding the so stronger, you never touch. You can with this one, do the retracement to buy it again. Also, in here I mentioned the 1 point. When you found the one stock, do the retracement. Also, we should check the MCD. Is it less than the 50 or more than the 50? Anytime when we check the one stock, when we found the one stock, anytime retracement, the MCD is still the more than the 50 is a good chance for our retailer investor to find the retrace buy point again. If you never recommend this condition, you cannot choose a stronger stock to the good performance. For example, like the BID. Why in here I mentioned the BID, but how to avoid the risk when this one do the retracement after I sell when I can buy back. For example, I use the BID as an example because every time I prepare use the lock chips position to buy any stock. For example, like the BID. In the BID at the bottom, I use the banker chips. Also the from the top bottom area from here until to the real bottom, from the 180 until to the real bottom 138. From this area, maybe over the 1 month, I found that the bankerism had do the close position. After bankerism do the close position, the stock never touch the real bottom. Why? Because if you touch the real bottom, the banker chips prepare come up. When the banker chips come up, as the next day, the bottom cash has come out already. Here, nearby the real bottom. Why I mention here nearby the real bottom? You can drop a line. When you check in a few days, when the one candlestick break through the bottom catch the candlestick, that means here will be convert buy point. When the convert buy point, we never confirm this one is good or not. You can wait when the candlestick break through the trend ladder, the chip line, it's good chance for our retailer. Also in this area, we check the bankerism have open position. After this one, open position is a good chance for our retailer to buy back. After we buy back, got some the profit from here. Here the 180 rising to the 230. After that stock do the sideways or consolidation. We can also from the top area drop the horizontal line. After we drop the horizontal line, we also can find the good chance. Why? Because in this area, we found the stock do the consolidation, but in the top area come out the bottom cash, it's not good chance for us retailer to buy. Because this one, the candle, the next day the candle is smaller, maybe touch the resistance. We can wait this one to do the retracement from the higher to the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. 11 touch the chief line again. Break through the chief line and the 12 and 13 day come back again. So in this area, when we found the one stock that's this candle movement, the small W, when the small W pattern, when the stock do the retracement, also in this area, we found the banker reserve break through the yellow line, also retrace stand above the yellow line again. From the red green column turn to the red is a good chance for the retailer investor to catch that chance. So also the BID recently the rising so fast. So here's some of the skill and the sample. Also, I show you some of the new function for this time, the PCK update. For this time, we also should mention to every member, if you want to see some of the all the updates version, the new version, the tempo. For example, in this time we have the AI filter bank hunting stock. This some people prepare ask me, hi sir, if I buy this stock condition, I can check all the bank hunter still the indicator. The answer is no. In here, in this time, we have update the bank hunter, the tempo. In here, there are only the free tempo for everyone. This one is a 3K sword. Yeah, because this one is a free tempo. This one combined by the TE, DE, and MCD. This one, every people have this indicator. All the people know this indicator. You can use this one to check your stock. But if you want to see the banker bottom, the extreme HPH, also the sudden profit. If you want to check this kind of stock result, you should use a code coin to exchange the filter condition. But before you choose the filter model, you should buy some the bank hunter indicator like the banker chips, bankerism. For example, if I like the lock position, lock the position, the filter, because this one is complete by the banker chips and the bankerism. But if I never have the banker chips and the bankerism, can I check the lock position on my PCK? The answer is no. Before you buy the filter condition, you should have the two indicator. If you don't have these two indicator, you just can check the result. Later I will show you. For example, this one, the 3K sword the tempo, because this 3K sword tempo is completed by the trend expert and the deviation expert, also combined by the multicolor dragon MCD. For example, in here, we check the red column break through the chief line. Also, the can install a big and brightly color cursor. Have hard time to follow and look your. Okay. Your question will reply to our IT department. How to use the hot money attack and the bank hold position. Later, in the next week, the customer, the member class will teach us. Maybe in the continue the 1 or 2 months, we will as a bank hunting class, we will mention to every member how to use this indicator and compensation. Then every people can learn the indicator how to use them. For example, I show the 3 case the sword. Also, this time, recently has update on a person your handphone. After this one update on your handphone, and people should know how to find this function in this arrow. When you click the robot arrow, is a come out the temple. If that temple you can use, for example, if you never buy some the good indicator, you never open the position. If you have the TE and the DE, also MCD, you can open the 3 sword temple. This temple for 8 people is a free. If you want to catch this stock on the daily chart, weekly chart, also as a mini chart, also you can check your stock. For example, like the Grand Venture, I prepare use the lock position stock. Why? Because you check in the middle, as a medium of the March is at the bottom has come out the banker chips from the April to the March to the medium retracement until to now, still stronger. Yeah, this time we also have the chip dynamic in the mini chart. Later on, I will show you the sample. Some people prepare say the sample. For example, we can check some of the stock, how to get alert from the big crop. You can give me the sample, Mr. Zhao. For example, this one for the Hong Kong market. Later, I can go back to check the US market. The new bio version is for the iPhone and Android. How already update already. You can check your place your storage your handphone storage have update or not. For Android and iPhone iOS have update already. If you use the Huawei, you can wait update again. But recently we never update on the Huawei phones. We just update on the Android phone. For example, like the Oppo, Samsung, because all this one have the Play Store. The Play Store have an update as soon as fast by themselves. Later we'll give you the update the link. No, never mind. If you have the later, if you have the install the new version the PCK, I will show everyone how to install this one. Later on, I'll show everyone. I will show you how to open. Later. Wait again. I show you. For example, if you install the new version of the bank counter, we can click the bank temple. We just click the 3 keywords. Also, on the handphone, you can click that arrow. Later, I will show you. In your handphone, when you open the day chart, you can see the robot, the icon. You click here, it's come out. But the Huawei, I remember, if you use the Huawei phones, you can wait. We will give the new update version. But for the Samsung, also have the update automatically. Wait, never mind. The iPhone has update every day before this celebration. The anniversary celebration has update already. So in here, I just show everyone how to check our stock. For example, like the Tesla. If your Tesla, I want to check this one good or not. For example, I prepare use the log chip the position, like this area. In this area, we should be careful. Some people should ask me, hi sir, I don't know how to set the alert. For example, if you don't know how to set the alert, you can use this one, combine the red circle and white circle. For example, in here, if I found the one stock has a consolidation more than the 5 days, we can check the closing price is changed or not. Is a Friday the closing price is changed already? This one short term will do the retrace again. Okay. If you have a question in here, you can ask me. If I have time, I should answer your question. Yes, who has some question about the today's class? In here, here's the graph for the NVIDIA. In here, we also can check. If you combine the trend ladder, also the trend ladder combine the red and white circle, and also you can check there are so many tabs. Yeah, never mind. Later in the member class, we'll teach everybody how to choose, how to find this indicator is on the way. To get the bank counter temper, you need to purchase a filter option or just the bank counter indicator. Okay, in here I mention again, before you buy the AI filter, the temper, in here, because the US market never has a AI filter temper. In here, before I buy, for example, if I never have the bankerism indicator, if I just buy the bankerism filter, that one never give us never show us the bankerism performance, just show us the result. For example, just show us which stock has come out the bankerism, but we don't know that indicator performance. Before you buy this kind of the filter condition, you should have that the AI indicator. If you never that kind of bank hunter indicator, you never use that one. After that, we will tell everybody how to use the bank energy line. The banker position line, the bank hunter is a one with a 5 window. What is the Chinese name? Okay, in here, the Chinese name 叫无敌列装 at the bottom super tactics, like this one For example, I like the UMS. I use EMS. Like example, here's a banker holding position line. The bank holding position line in the member class, we will open the class for every member. We'll teach everybody how to use this one. The bank counter good for stock index or not? The bank counter also can use the index index and stock also can use that. If you before you never okay, this member said the Liao N1 said I don't need the filter, but I want the temper. How to guess the temper in the handphone? I mentioned again, because if you want this temper, you never buy the same the filter condition, you never got the temper again. What is the banker book? Okay, in here, I show everyone. Okay, this one for the short term lah. For the bankerism is a banker book. This one you can combine with the trend ladder. For example, like the chips, lock chips after this one release again. This one will got the bank book. Yeah. One more question. Okay, if no question, I go to the last part. So in here, how to sell the MIA near to the top using the PC key, which program the banker chips or rhythm or lock chip. Okay, in here the banker chips is not a good indicator for us to sell the stock. I mention again, the banker chips just can help to catch the bottom, not the sales signal. In here, I mention again. Okay, in here, some people is worried about the MIA is correct. If I can only buy the one bank hunter, which one do you recommend? It's based on your trading for the short term or mid term lah. If you prepare use the short term, you can choose the BBD. If prepare use the mid term, you can use the two indicators, the banker chips and the bankerism. Okay, for example, I analyze the MLA for the last sample. For the short term, that's MLA. In here, this one has a rising for the long term. For example, if for the short term I want to sell, I should based on the BBD. Why? Because you also can based on the red and white circle, still the red circle is correct. But the BBD is so fast. Here the red, the green turn to the red. But if the next day still red again, I think the price will break down the the red circle will turn to the white circle. But this one, this sell method only for the short term. I think for the mid term to long term, still for the uptrend. I mentioned again, BBD is faster than the duration expert. Yeah, this tool is very familiar, but the BBD is moving faster than the DE. Some people prepare can show the 6 coin the indicator. For example, the 6 coin indicator like the banker chips, also like the filter. For example, if you never want to buy the one more, you want got this temple, I show you which one you can buy. This one like the crazy bull. The crazy bull, I think every people you have this one. I check to the software. Like here, the crazy bull. Crazy bull is combined by the trend ladder and the MCDX. For example, in this area, I still can hold. If I want so the fast, I can change it to the 16 minute or 30 minute. Why? Because in here, in the 16 minute and the 30 minute, we can check that. If the MCD is still the more than the 50, this one I still can hold. If the MCDX is less than the 50, it's good chance for us to sell this one. Okay. So, okay, the last part I will announce today's this anniversary. We got the promotion. If you buy the HC data for 1 year, you after discount, after 30% discount and reduce the 80 the about the 1 year the price the 334.02 for the 2 year the 1,380 and 0.4 for the 3 year. All the price is here, but today is the last day promotion. Because this active we open from the Friday until to the Sunday. After Sunday, this night, this promotion will be finished. So if you want to buy the PCK, you will never use the PCK for this time, you can buy the PCK because this one can cost for 1 year free data. That 1 year free data is very useful for us. If that for 1 year free data can help us active which market you like. For example, this one should note the maximum number for all year available for discount is only for 4 years. Also, we have the voucher only deductible when the payment exceeds more than the 1,380. Only can be used for once, one times. Some people prepare want to see the dynamic chips. Okay, the dynamic chips, I just click the chips in this area. Also, some people see here, also for the 30 minute and the 6 minute, here is the dynamic chips. You just click the right bottom chips in here. You can see this stock. Your stock have the chips or not. Also, this one can see as a daily. Okay, if you have no more question today, my analysis course is here. Yeah, finished. In this afternoon, also have the meeting course for the Mr. John. So people, you can wait time. If you never renew your Hanfeng data receipt, you can contact our branch number to renew our customer service to renew your PC key. Also can buy renew the Hanfeng data. Okay, thank you everyone.
Okay, thanks Mr. Pavel Fight for your splendid speech. And just now, Mr. Pavel already showed you the details regarding, let's say, the AI banker hunting screening functions. We have altogether 10 programs regarding, yes, all the filter methods based on either banker chips, BBD, or let's say bankerism, or a combination of these banker hunter indicators, right? So if you like these filtering programs in the PC kit or in the mobile version, you can consider to buy them. But for the, let's say, all the filter programs, if you want them, you need golden coins. So for golden coins, actually, it's not in our marketing plan. The 30% discount, if your amount, your payment exceeds 2,000 golden coins, if you have purchased, maximum 2,000 golden coins, you get 30% discount, right? 30% off. But this special offer is not in the marketing plan previously. Only when Master Jerry Hu came and to this goal, and he has the say. So he said that, well, we can give this special offer, then yes, we give our members this special offer. Considering that a lot of members really love these filtering programs and they really want to get the golden coins at discount. So we have decided to give the special offer, 30% of discount. Once your golden coin, the purchase, the maximum reach 2,000, you can get the 30% discount. Okay, this is for the golden coins, right? And then for some people, if you don't know how to check your service term for your mobile version Homilychart, right? You can go to the personal center. So you log in your mobile Homilychart. You can see the personal center here, right? Just click, then enter, you will see the service term. The service term, you can check your expiry date. If you feel that your service term is will be there very soon, will due very soon, right? You can consider to renew your mobile, the data fee. Yeah, can consider because the discount is the biggest this year for the mobile Homilychart data fee. So these are the details. If let's say you top up for 1 year, renew for 1 year, so you can save 314.58 Singapore dollars. You only have to pay 734.02. And if you only top up for 1 year, then you don't have the deduction of the $88 voucher, because only when your payment exceeds 1,380 Singapore dollars, you get the deduction of the 88 Singapore dollar voucher. But if you pay, let's say 2 years data fee, already exceeded the amount, then you can get a deduction of the 88, and you can save 629.16 Singapore dollar. So 3 years, yeah, you can save even more, and 4 years you can save even more, right? And also for the PC kit, you can get 1 year free data as the gift if you purchase the PC kit. And the deadline, remember, this is very important. The deadline is 12 p.m. today. So if you fail to pay before the deadline, then no promotion, no discount at all. You need to pay special attention to that, about the deadline. Okay, and if you are intending to get both the PCK and the mobile data fee, so these are the options for you. So PCK plus 1 year mobile Homilychart, that is 1,694.62, save 402.58. Okay, so PCK plus 2 years means you get altogether 3 years of data, right? So because kids, after you buy, you get 1 year for free. Then you top up for another 2 years. It's 3 years. So 3 years only 2,428.64 Singapore dollar can save more than 700 Singapore dollars. 1 kid plus 3 years, altogether you got 4 years data. The total amount is 3,162.66. And kid plus 4 years data, yes, that's 5 years data altogether. And then it's only 3,896.68 Singapore dollar. So you can save roughly 1,346.32. That's a big amount, because in future, the discount for the mobile data will be lesser and lesser until 2024. There will be no discount at all. It will be the original price plus GST, 1048.6. Okay, no discount at all if you consider to renew after 2024. So means this year you can get the biggest promotion, right? The biggest promotion. Okay, so regarding the PC kits or the mobile data renew, so you got any questions? If you still got some questions that you'd like to ask, you can write in the chat room. I will try my best to help solve your puzzles or questions. It's one time, yes, it's a PC kit is one-time payment. So after you buy the PC kit, then in future, no need to pay anything for it. You only have to renew your mobile Homilychart data. Yes, as long as your mobile Homilychart is within the service term, you can use the PC kit for free all the time. Can use make to oh yeah, okay, so let me give you the right to open to let's say share screen, start with. Okay, can give you the right to switch on your audio, but I don't have the right to do it. Seems like I don't have the right to, yeah, I'm mute already. I think already you got the right to unmute yourself. I think you can unmute yourself. Yes, you can unmute yourself. Only left 4 minutes to deadline. How to buy? I think okay. So if you do the transfer, if your transfer is done 4 minutes ahead of the deadline, and you send us the screenshot of your transaction record, I think still can do. Still considered as you enjoy all the promotion, all the discount. Yeah, can extend deadline to end of today. No, cannot. So this is the company's rule. So the deadline is tonight, 12 p.m. Tonight, 12 p.m. That's not negotiable. Sorry. Okay. So what is the pay now account number, right? So pay now account. So the UEN, company UEN is 2009 01929C. I think this is the company's UEN 2009 01929C. Yes. Midnight after 12 p.m. cannot. So tonight is, oh, sorry. Tonight is 12 a.m., right? So, okay. So yeah, I mean 12 a.m. then. No, oh, sorry. Yes, I mean 12 a.m. Yes. Okay. Okay. So yes, other questions? Okay. Okay, sorry, that's a slip of tongue. So it's 12 a.m. It's not 12 p.m. Okay. Okay, no, it's not in the noon. It's 12 a.m. tonight in the midnight. Okay, in the midnight. Okay, so other questions? Any other? Okay, so let me see how many people left. So it's now only 71, 70. So when will we get the real-time data for Hong Kong market? For this one, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But surprises might come in future. Sooner or later, the surprises will come. Maybe we will get a real-time data sometime in future, but I don't know when exactly that would be. Okay, so other questions? And also, I think just now previously some members also mentioned when can we get the dynamic chips in the PCK, right? I think the upgrade will be done automatically online. So once the upgrade is done, you can get the dynamic chips in your PC kit, but you don't have to do anything, just wait. The upgrade will be done automatically. Okay, so maybe in near future, you will be able to get, but the exact date, I'm not sure. So membership for membership 1 year, PC kit is for, it's not, how does it affect the PC kit? What do you mean the membership is 1 year? You mean that your end of the Homely software is not a VIP? Oh, yeah. You mean you didn't top up to the VIP member for your end of the Homely software, right? So it will not affect your PC kit or your mobile Homilychart. Only that your end of the software, so you have to pay the data fee yearly. So every year you pay for the data. Then in the end, actually, you end up paying more than the difference between the VIP and the basic package. So most of the members, I think they just choose the VIP package in the end, top up to the VIP. A few people would choose the data fee package yearly to pay. Okay, yeah, that's it. But anyway, it will not affect your PC kit or your mobile Homilychart. If top up to VIP, okay, so if you haven't yet deduct the 88 voucher when you buy the data fee or the PC kits, then you can still use the 88 Singapore dollar discount. Can do that, but this voucher can only be used for once. So means if you have used it to deduct for your mobile data fee renewal, then you cannot use it again to top up to the VIP. So PCK need data to run, data need to, oh yeah, that's right. Thanks for your explanation, Nico. Okay, so PCK include the 10 banker hunter features. No, these features you have to buy with the golden coins. If you have bought them in your mobile Homilychart, then automatically you will get them in your PC kit. So whatever you have in your mobile, you will have them in the PC kit. But whatever you don't have in your mobile Homilychart, you will not have them in your PC kit. Okay, for all the indicators for PCK and the real-time Homilychart will be exactly the same. Only that the PC kit is the mobile, is the PC version. It has more powerful analytical functions. That is the advantage of the PC kit over the mobile Homilychart. Analytical functions, like you can check maximum 9 windows on the same screen. You can check 2 different stocks on the same screen, the chart for two or 4, even 4 different stocks on the same screen. You can check a daily chart, mini chart at the same time. So these are the powerful analytical functions only belong to the PC kit. You cannot have them in the mobile Homilychart. Okay, and that is the reason why many members want to buy the PC kit, because it's really a very good tool for short-term, super short-term analysis. Okay, so other question. So can confirm deadline to entitle? Yes, is 12 a.m. midnight. 12 a.m. midnight tonight. It's not now. It's not now. Okay, so that's my mistake. Okay. Okay. So PCK, okay, this one answered. Okay, so I think no other questions, right? Okay, so thanks for your time until now, and thanks for your patience until now. Okay, so don't forget to come back later this afternoon. We have more splendid contents waiting for you, and you can enjoy your lunch first and then come back again. Okay, so see you this afternoon. Bye-bye.